Everybody say hello, Suzuki. Let's go.
For the Public Education and Outreach Division here at the Western Cape Provincial Parliament. So what we do is we educate citizens, international citizens about the Western Cape Provincial Parliament's roles and functions. And we also explain to our participants how you can get involved in the Western Cape Provincial Parliament in terms of the avenues that is there to participate.
Today, Power Generation Foundation, Info 223-227, is a community-based organization. We are always helping within the communities. Besides feeding, we actually took initiative to teach kids who are passionate about filming. So we know normally when people see big equipment and you have a passion for filming, normally you're like, I don't have the equipment, so you get put down. So we're teaching them, do what you can with what you have. So we're teaching them how to film with their phones, to take little videos and do film workshops. From that we do acting workshops and then into feeding. So we're kind of all over the place just based on what they're passionate on as well.
Also, my name is Ashley Pinar. I am also one of the ambassadors for Power Generation Foundation. As Shanae has mentioned, our organization, besides nutritional outreach, feeding in the community, we also have project plans that we have in place. The first project plan, like she mentioned, is the film workshop. The workshop basically, we've gained experience in the film industry, so we're trying to plow back by teaching the youth how to do their own short films and documentaries with their phones.
Okay, so we are now in the public gallery of the Western Cape Provincial Parliament. This is the central public gallery, and you will see on your right hand side that is the side public gallery. So the central gallery takes a smaller group and the side gallery takes a bigger group. And then I also want you to observe that right across the chamber from where we are sitting, they are actually speaking on behalf of a political party, because they don't sit here in terms of themselves. They sit here in terms of 9 political parties through the people who elected them, you and I. So we vote every 5 years, we choose who we want to speak and act on behalf of us, make decisions on behalf of us, and we give them our power, we loan our power to members every 5 years to come and sit here, and we put our trust in them to make decisions that will better our lives. a look at the presentation, that is the leadership in the Western Cape Provincial Parliament, right? So the Speaker is chosen from amongst the members. The Speaker takes up this position due to a political party. But on the other hand, the Secretary to the Provincial Parliament is actually a civil servant who applied with a CV, and he didn't come into this position due to being a politician, right? So there's a political side and an administrative side.
Why they have this name tag just because they are being seated according to their positions?
Government needs to invest on the resources on the ground. If you have got an NPO like power generation that's able to bring people to parliament for a tour, they can be able to do a public education on what they have learned there.
Certain information that came through that you question why it is like that. Is there any is there a department, or is there a department that you can actually go to, or where you can write to and actually pose that question for that to be brought up in the House?
Yes, sir. Let me get to that. Well, as you were asking the question, I actually went to our right to participate, that slide. Okay. So to answer your question, Section 17 of the Constitution and Section 115, and also the Western Cape Constitution, Section 28, subsection 3, basically gives us the right to directly get involved with our Western Cape Provincial Parliament officials, whether it's a minister, whether it's a standing committee, or whether it is an ordinary member. Okay, so Section 17 says we have the right to direct democracy, basically to submit a petition and so forth. And then also Section 115 says a provincial legislature or any of its committees may, subsection D, receive petitions. Now, if you look at the slide on the screens, you will see that we have different political parties representing us here in the Western Cape Provincial Parliament. So, on the right-hand side of the Speaker is the majority party or the ruling party, always. It doesn't matter if it's the DA or the ANC or the EFF. The rule is that the ruling party sits to the right-hand side of the Speaker, and the opposition sits to the left-hand side of the Speaker. And then tell us the HON is for honorable, right? And then there is initials AR, and then there's a surname Windy. Can you please tell us whose seat are you occupying?
I am in Honorable Ellen Windy's seat.
Oh, let's give it a hand. You see, I gave the initial and he gave us the full name. So this is the seat of Premier Ellen Windy. Okay, and we can see that we have our youngest members here, all four of them occupying this seat.